Wildlife investigator. Today is March 24, 2021. It's 2:21 p.m. right now. I'm going to be attempting to serve summons on Jeremy Bennett.
Business owner Jeremy Bennett made a simple request to an Ohio wildlife officer. Please come back when we're open. The government later responded by threatening to throw him in jail. But can the government really demand entry to your business whenever it wants?
So I'm Jeremy Bennett, and I am a full-time taxidermist and full-time deer processor. Taxidermy is very much a craftsmanship trade. There's a lot of hands-on, there's a lot of creativity to it. Our job is to recreate that memory of the hunt, whether it be memory of someone being out there with their grandfather on a riverbank catching fish with their dad. Deer processing, we are cutting the meat, turning that into sausages, bolognas, steaks, roasts, different cuts.
With the help of family and friends, Jeremy built his studio just steps from his home in rural Ohio. The only thing the state requires is for Jeremy to keep records. And for 15 years, he had no trouble.
But about 10 years ago, we got a new officer for our area, and things got progressively more tense. Things got more intrusive. The requirements for us had not changed, but the way that they were going about the inspections had definitely changed. And when we questioned that, we were given the statement that everybody does something illegal, we just have to find out what you did. There's times where I have my family out here, little kids, and I don't want just anybody coming in and having access to them, whether they're law enforcement or not. I find it very intrusive to have the division come in, take as long as they want, do whatever they want in your non-public space.
During peak hunting season, Jeremy is busy processing deer and keeps his taxidermy studio closed.
The Wednesday after the firearms season ended, the officer called and asked if he could come by and do an inspection. And he saw our records. Our records were in good order. Before he left, he said, while we're here, can we go to your taxidermy studio and take a look while we're here? And I said, you can't, the taxidermy studio is closed. So I told him we don't do any taxidermy work between October and January, that we were focusing on deer processing. He'd be welcome to come back and go in the taxidermy studio when we open.
The officer, without saying that Jeremy was doing anything wrong, left and demanded that he be criminally prosecuted.
Mr. Bennett?
That's me.
I'm an investigator with the Ohio Division of Wildlife.
Okay, how are you?
The prosecutor's office approved a couple charges for not allowing that inspection.
If I'd had any inkling that I was doing anything illegal and saying that you couldn't come upstairs, we'd have came upstairs. I had no clue that I was violating anything.
He has the authority, by the way the laws are, to, in essence, look anywhere he wants.
But that's not true. People don't lose their Fourth Amendment rights when they open a business, which means that wildlife officers have to get a warrant before barging into Jeremy's shop without his consent. After all, private property isn't really yours if government officials can snoop around whenever and wherever they want. The Institute for Justice is representing Jeremy to ensure that the state of Ohio doesn't violate his or anyone else's Fourth Amendment rights.
I don't feel that just simply because you open a business that you automatically give up your Fourth Amendment constitutional right to privacy.